Hey, it's H here, and on today's video we're checking out AXIE INFINITY or AXS. This chart is from Binance and contains price information all the way from November 2020. We're going to be using mostly logarithmic scale on this video and mostly going to check out some Elliott Wave counts. Before we go into Elliott Wave counts, I'll show you some of the levels that we're playing with. Monthly, again, as the price data is just a couple of years old, or not even that, 1.5. There's not too much price info there, but we can see some kind of corrections, mainly this one and now this one. Had some kind of pullback here as well. So here's the corrections that were basically noteworthy. On daily, we had this massive correction here, 75%, around the summer months of 2021, sorry. Then we had some kind of correction here around September 2021, another small correction here, and now currently in one again that we've already come down from all-time highs around 76%. Currently we are battling with few levels here. Let's go into 1 hour time frame. Currently sitting in this brown box here, which is a support resistance area that we've visited multiple times here, and all the way back. Nice, thank you, auto correction. Let's see, where were we? This one here. So again, support here, resistance here, and some hits here as well, all the way from August 2021, and that is the main support at the moment here. On this chart we got daily levels, some newer ones, and that are somewhat not really too much having resistance or support. The weekly ones is respected very well here, and if we launch up here, the next area around resistance, if we're not taking this small price data back here into consideration, is around the $78 to $80. Below this current resistance we have some daily at 57, monthly at 52, and a bigger resistance level around 45 with the dailies in between. Now let's check out the volume. Volume seems to be not much. There is some more volume than this correction that we've been in, but nothing major, to be honest. If we look back on this whole chart, we can see, let's go into the daily, and I'm not sure how this coin got into, but looks like the holders here that had coins previous to IPO, they just sold it gradually, and the volume has been going down ever since the launch. Now, if this is not accurate, I'm not to blame. We need to check out probably another exchange then, if Binance is not the right one, but most likely it is. RSI on daily, we can see a high peak here. It is around 82, and it is the highest since October 2021, causing some kind of bearish divergence for sure here. MACD is giving some kind of sell signal here. Of course, MACD is always late and it is not to be traded with. It is just something that can be used in Elliott Wave example as just some kind of confirmation. On the histogram, we can see that on MACD we had this bounce higher and now coming fastly down, most likely into the negative territory before some kind of up again. Okay, that was the basic TA. Now we're going to jump into the Elliott Waves. So I had a couple of different ideas here that I wanted to share. So this is the main first one that I thought, just because this correction here was so severe, 75%, I'm not sure if anything here is again related to this one. Now it is possible that this would be wave 3 up here, as in many other altcoins, and now this 75% correction would give us again pull back here for wave 4. We've already come down almost to the 382, but we'll look into other options as well. Here's another scenario that I had a count for. Again, this is valid, and until we break this invalidation level here, the other counts are valid as well. So the only issue here is that we don't come even close to the 1618. That is all the way at 6k on AXIS, but without logarithmic scale, on arithmetic scale, we can see that this has been this wave 3, or alleged wave 3 would be really high as well, be around 8 or something. We can even check how many percent, 3k, 3000% for the wave 3 should be way enough. Now again, here's the subwave count. Not anything major here. It doesn't seem to be causing any issues. The only thing was back here where I couldn't find 5 waves into this structure here, so I wanted to place wave 2 down here instead of the actual low here. So this would most likely be some kind of a complex correction here. Again, the all-time lows here, so I just placed this one here starting from here. So whatever happens here is a mystery again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into primary 1, into 2, and into 3, 4 and 5. Not really anything special going on here, so let's just skip that part mostly and get into the current price action. So here we have the current price action. All of this looks really corrective. A lot of 3-wave structures going on, and not much to say about it. It was pretty clear as well. Again, some kind of running flat here again to C, and then a zigzag to Y. Another possibility is that if we downgrade this count here, this minute into minuet, we could have a B, C, WXY correction here, and place the Y here onto the current lows. If we don't want to do that, we can of course use the WXY XZ on minor degree, bringing us to down here. Now, if we are still holding the Y here, I'm going to present a couple of different alternatives on this count, how it would look like. I got a bear scenario and a bullish scenarios as well. So A, B into C. This is pretty clear, looks to me at least. Really nice wave structure. A could be here, but then we would need to have some kind of WXY structure here, so I rather have this here as a clean, non-complicated wave structure. Here we have a zigzag to X and another ABC into Y. Here, this price action, again, this is the only impulsive looking part, and this is the same structure here, giving us the A that we've seen in many altcoins. This is around the February 24th, where some of the altcoins made a higher low than the one here that was on 24th of January. Bitcoin, for example, made a lower low here and a higher low here. A bit different here on AXIE. Now again, this brings ABC to Y, and it looks like we're still doing this kind of correction three-wave structure here. This here is actually higher than this point here, so we can't have any kind of impulsive structure here anyways. But yeah, that is the current outlook on this bearish scenario. Here's some targets that we can look for in the near future. On this one, and here is the larger time frame expectations. The orange line here is for this large WXY or a ABC. Not sure yet. Most likely it is going to be WXY, because if it needs to be ABC, this X wave would need to come all the way around here, $137, because of the flat pattern. Anything below that would make it an X wave, a complex structure of one low degree, and we would be expecting 3-wave move down here. What are we going to look for as targets? 0.618 here, around $33, and $19.7 for the one-to-one extension of this move. So that was the bearish scenario. On really short time frame, this looks like first leg down here, or we can also move this Y. Let's grab the Y here. So this is WXY into here, and then we have ABC here, and then we would be expecting 5 waves here. These 5-wave corrections are not really good to trade unless you want to spot the C wave. That gives you a shorter impulse wave structure where you can go in and get that easier third wave correction of the impulse traded. Now let's check out the bullish counts. So bear, bullish, there we go. So on this one, if we are ending the Y here, we would be seeing A, B, C here. Let's put that up here, like so, and this would be on minor scale. And here we have a possible 1. Now this peak and this low here do not overlap like in some other alts, so a impulse wave here is definitely possible, giving us this option here for 1, 2. Now what makes this not really likely though is how deep this correction was. It was almost the 85% correction, making it more likely a B wave of some sorts. Again here, if we want to again say this is bullish wave structure, we see this a diagonal into 1, 2, 3, 4 here and 5. On the bear count we had the 3 here, 4 here and 5th here, but at that point we would need to place the 3 here and 4 here, but this low here already invalidates this first wave here, so that is not possible. Currently it is still possible though, as we haven't reached this point here, so we can pull the wave 4 here while wave 3 is here. Now if this comes down just even a hit to these lows, we would need to look into this a bit more and say that maybe this fifth wave is extended, bringing us these targets higher up, and this would instead be a 1-2. Again, if this price action brings us below the 60.4 low here, then this either this whole count needs to be downgraded or something else might be happening to be able to fit the bullish structure into here. Another option is to have a diagonal here, saying again that these are 3-wave moves, or 5-wave moves actually, can be, as it is a leading one. What it needs to do though is it needs to come down to this 1-to-1 extension, as this wave 3 is larger than the wave 1, meaning the wave 4 needs to be higher than the wave 2, or larger than the wave 2, and I think that is where it needs to be for the wave 3 actually. So if it comes down to here or below this one, we just manage this trend line. If it pumps up here, it is most likely a diagonal, and we can go with the impulse wave count instead. After this finishes, we are still looking for that ABC. So ABC, and some targets for this are the 1618 and well, this is almost a Mumbai count already, but it is possible for it to go here with the C wave, say $150. And let's check out how that fits into the impulse wave count. Definitely 1618 again is good to target, even if this is not the fifth. It would be possible, I guess, to end around this area. Yeah, there was definitely a bearish divergence between these two peaks, even at the current highs, making me favor the bear counts a bit more. Where is that? Right here, giving us this divergence between these highs. So I would expect the bear count to be the more likely scenario here though. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to share about AXIE. If you have another coin or stock you would like me to make an analysis for, let me know down in the comment section below. For now, I thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.